You know it as the city from which COVID-19 first emerged, but how exactly it started depends on who you ask and who you believe.
We're going to have to push China to be more honest about what happened 3 years ago in Wuhan with the origin of the COVID-19 crisis.
The US Energy Dept, just the latest agency to assess with low confidence that the virus likely came from a lab leak. That according to two sources. It's a claim that infuriates Chinese officials.
新冠病毒溯源是科学问题.
China's foreign ministry Monday calling on the U.S. to stop smearing China and stop politicizing the issue of the virus origin. Our first of 3 trips to Wuhan investigating the virus's outbreak was in January 2020, when COVID-19 was still a mystery illness. Officially, China had only listed about 200 cases of COVID-19 at that point, including 3 deaths. But our reporting revealed the real number of infected was far greater, and the crowded Lunar New Year travel rush was underway, allowing COVID to spread rapidly.
So where did this virus originate from? Did it come from a lab? Did it come from the wet market in China? Did it come from a baboon's butt? Did it come from eating a bat with fried rice?
It is fried rice, you prick.
I don't know. I don't know where they came from. And I think, man, a lot of people are unsure now. They're unsure where this came from. They don't know what to do. Their whole world is crashing down. They're like, you know what, man, for 3 years, we were told this came from the wet market in China. Now we're not sure. We're not sure where it came from. And we're unsure what to do. You know, again, man, they're so unsure. They're possibly having to agree with the conservatives, the right wing, and they don't want to. I'm going to get ready to show you guys a clip, man, from the Young Turks, and they're unsure what to do, man. They don't know how to handle this new information, and it's apparently destroyed their worldview. They have no idea how to react to this because for so long they have agreed with what the mainstream media has said. They have agreed with people like Dr. Fauci. And, you know, again, man, was this late? Did this get late? Again, I don't know. YouTube, don't censor me because, again, I'm saying I don't know where this came from. I'm reporting just what the news says. Verbatim, man. Except for the fried rice. You know, I kind of added that in myself, but I didn't figure that would be a big deal. But here's a clip of the Young Turks.
One thing that's become increasingly clear to me, especially over the last year, is that I don't know who to trust.
Yeah.
Right? I certainly don't trust reporters because reporters treated this initially as if it was nothing more than a crazy, unhinged conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
So who do you trust, right? You can't trust the legacy media outlets because that was their narrative. Right-wing media, you know, tends to go in the direction of it was definitely a lab leak. But they have their own biases. So what do you trust?
Yeah.
Who do you trust? Even the intelligence community in the United States is divided on this issue. And it's not just about the coronavirus pandemic, guys. It's about every single political issue. I don't know who to trust.
Yeah. So I'm going to make it worse before I make it better.
Okay, go ahead.
So first of all, the main organization that put out a report saying it was definitely from a natural occurrence was the World Health Organization. Normally fairly reputable and trustworthy, except for the fact that in this particular case, China demanded that half the people on the panel be from China. And so it was a very, very questionable finding, but it was reported as if it was legitimate.
That's right.
Right?
That's exactly right.
And so that makes it worse. Second of all, you think, well, okay, now it's pretty settled. I mean, you got the Energy Department, your FBI even saying more so that they think it was a lab leak. And come on, the Wuhan virology lab's right there. What are the chances it's not right? Okay, but be careful of the new reports too. Why? Because now all of a sudden you've got Republicans like the one we just showed you in the beginning, and Democrats who are more hawkish and inclined towards neoconservatism coming out saying this is the fault of the Chinese Communist Party. Uh-oh. So remember we've been reporting about how we're starting to do more warmongering towards China, the Pelosi visit, the arms sales to Taiwan, the Chinese spy balloons, and the other rando balloons we shot down as if it was they were Chinese, etc. So now here comes the war drums. So be careful, not just with, hey, what was COVID? Where did it come from? That's very important. We have to track that down scientifically because for the next virus that comes out, it's critical that we know the truth, the medical, scientific truth.
No, man, is the liberal left, man, going to have to agree with the conservatives? I think it's a possibility, man. I think it's a real possibility that they're going to have to agree with the crazy conservative people. Trump could have been right. And that, I think, scares a lot of people on the left. On the left, man, if they believe that Trump was right. That scares a lot of people because, man, if he was correct about some of this, what else could he have been correct about? You know, and the thing also, man, is this being used in a way to ramp up aggressions towards China? I don't know, man. I think it's a real possibility. I think anything is possible. Is it probable? I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's a possibility. It is a real possibility. But you can tell, man, they don't want to agree for a minute, man, that maybe Trump was right. I mean, possible. Again, man, they're not saying for sure this came from a lab leak, but they are saying it's a possibility it came from one. They're saying that the US Energy Department said, you know, it's real possibility, man. It's a real possibility. It's low confidence, but whatever that means. But yeah, this could be. This could be. And if it is, man, what does this mean? What does this mean for the left on things? Are they going to have to start agreeing with, oh my God, conservative for stuff? Maybe. Possibly. But hey guys, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks. You son of a